Have you ever thought, dang, I've been singing this repeatedly and I still don't sound like Beyonce? Why, God? Why? Let's talk about it. Hey, y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is LG, and yeah, let's just get into this whole thing. All right, so if you see me looking at my notes, because I want to make sure that I stay on topic because I know I can ramble. Okay, so today I want to come on and talk about something that every singer basically goes through, and that is comparisons. Comparisons suck. I mean, really, really suck, and for no reason. But anyway, if you're trying to figure out what I mean by comparisons, we're going to talk about the questions that we usually ask ourselves. And some questions could be like, you know, what's my sound? Who do I sound like? Why can't I sound like him? Why can't I sound like her? How come when I sing this song, I can't sound just like my favorite singer? Basically, I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about it because I'm like, I've been there and, you know, I've kind of been a little bit MIA, and I kind of feel like the reason why I've been MIA is because, you know, you get a little insecure about your voice. So basically, let's just talk about kind of what I've learned over however long it's been. I have no idea. But so basically, let's talk about the last question. Why can't I sing the song like my favorite singer? So the number one reason, because I'm going to give you two reasons. And I know there's like more, but I'm going to give you two. You don't have the same body. Now, I know y'all probably like, this is common sense. Like, why did I click on this video? It's common sense. But sometimes we actually need reminders for these common sense things. So when I say that we don't have the same body as our favorite singer. So for, let's just say, let me throw a random singer out. Let's say Ariana Grande. I don't have the same body as Ariana Grande, so my voice is not going to sound like hers, okay? I don't have the same body as Rihanna, and so Rihanna's voice is going to sound different from mine, and it's actually not the worst thing to have, but a lot of times when we compare ourselves to other people, it feels like it's a disaster. So, sorry. So, my voice would never be like hers or theirs, and theirs will never be like mine, and that's okay. Another thing I wanted to talk about, basically, aside from all that, the idea of, okay, like, I know somebody in the back is probably like, oh my gosh, teacher. But I would probably wear the same size as the person. So say like I wore the same size as Jennifer Hudson. I do not, but let's just say we wear the same size. Even if I wore the same size as Jennifer Hudson, it would not work. We will still not have the same voice. And the reason being is because of the fact that, like, let's think about the whole thing about clothing and whatnot. So if I wear a certain type of clothing, it's not gonna look the same on me as it looks on Jennifer Hudson. We've seen that so many times that when celebrities get called out and they actually wear the same clothes and whatnot, and you're like, wow, like, that's crazy. Like they must have the same stylist or something like that. Or, you know, people do kind of like come for them and be like, oh my gosh, she's copying off of somebody else. But basically it's like two different looks. It's the same dress, but the same, like different, a different look. So you will not have the same voice. If I wear the same size as Jennifer Hudson, or I'm the same size as she is, my body can fit in like whatever size she wears. It's still not going to be the same voice because that's what makes us unique. Our voice makes us unique. It's like a fingerprint. So let me just try to illustrate it a little bit further. There's one movie that I used to like to watch when I was younger, probably a teenager. I don't know when it came out, can't remember. But The movie is called The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Now, basically, it's just about like 3 women who are best friends. They all go to the store. I'm not going to give a whole bunch of like details because I don't know if you guys have seen it. You should have, but if you haven't, I'm not going to do that to you. But basically, they go to the store, they find these pants, and these jeans, and the jeans actually fit all 3 of them. They're all different sizes, and they fit perfectly on all 3 of them. So these girls are wearing the same jeans, but they're not wearing them the same way. And they're basically going through life in these jeans as well without it being like, they're not having the same experiences in the jeans. So you have a situation where you have 3 women who are wearing one pair of jeans, but the jeans are not fitting them the same, and the jeans are actually not bringing them the same type of luck and all that extra stuff. So that's what's really, really fascinating and interesting about that. Well, the same thing is true for music. Sometimes you can have maybe the same look, the same type of, kind of like, I guess, you can be in the same genre, but, you're not going to do everything the same as someone else. And that's just what it is. It's okay. So basically, I'm going to also put a clip in, and this clip is going to show you that there are instruments that, sound the same. Well, are singing, they're not sounding the same, but they're basically playing the same note, and they sound completely different. Let's insert the clip. Okay, so now you see that it's a different tone, and you now know that, okay, one instrument is not going to sound the same as the other instrument, but they can still do the same note. It'll still be the C note. Like, they can still voice that, but it will always sound different. So number 2, the second reason why you don't sound like your favorite singer when you sing their songs is because of the fact that the song was made for the singer. So when a song is made, there's a songwriter who is there with the actual artist in mind. There is, and I said the songwriter is not the artist themselves, but even if it's the artist themselves, then they're going to write it for themselves. And then you have someone who will arrange the actual song. So you have a person who will actually arrange the song, and when they arrange the song is specifically for that artist. It is not, for anybody else but that artist. So they take into account like the breath in terms of like, okay, how does, for example, like we'll just throw out, how does Chloe Bailey breathe? Like, how does she sing her notes? How does she speak? Like, is she just like on it? Or is she just like, laid back like that? And yeah, so I just do like that on that. Like, how does she use her voice? Now, if my voice is not like Chloe Bailey's voice, then I'm not going to be able to move around in the song the way Chloe Bailey does. So, there's like a whole thing also about range. Like, you had to think about range when you think about these songs. If the person's range is higher than yours, or they're wider, because a lot of people have different ranges. So it could be someone who sings very, very low, and you can't sing that low. Well, you're not going to sound like them. If you can't sing as high as Mariah Carey, you're not going to be able to sing some of her songs. You will have to make some adjustments, which we'll get into in another video. But, and even, if I decided I was gonna sing Let It Go, for all the Disney fans out there, if I wanted to sing Let It Go, I would probably pass out. And yeah, if I sang it just like Idina Menzel, I almost said it just like, what's his name said it?
Talented one and only Adele Dazeem.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I didn't want to say it wrong. But if I said it just like, sang it just like Idina Menzel, that would be like death to me, because her voice is just so high. And my voice, as you can hear, is just very like, it's deep. It's pretty like, I guess, a richer tone than what hers is. Hers is kind of like, you know, higher. And I wouldn't be able to sing Let It Go the way she sang it. And honestly, I mean, the song is becoming like iconic, I guess. I mean, every child loves Let It Go. So, but if she hadn't sang that song, I don't know if it would be where it is today. So, also, another thing I want to say, to kind of like, you know, start to wrap it up, we need to learn to love our voices. I mean, like I said, back to Disney, we're not Ursula. We're not Ursula. We cannot take people's voices, although I do have some ideas of whose voices I would try to take. But we can't take voices. And also, you know, if we did take a voice, it wouldn't be our voice. It would just be us pretending like we're something we're not. And we need to be more kind to ourselves when it comes to our voices, and understanding that, yes, my voice might not be where I want it to be, but it's not fully done developing. It's not done with the training and all of that. So in my next video, I'm going to talk about how to know if you should change the key to a song. And spoiler alert, you're going to have to change the key, but we're going to talk about how to do that. So make sure you subscribe and click the bell so that way you don't miss that video. And I will see you guys later. Bye.